Alright, what the fuck is going on? Today is October 15th. We're going to be going over pennies, stocks. Shit was like the 4th of July today. Things were popping off left and fucking right. So we got a lot of shit to go over. So to keep this bad bitch short, we're going to go as fast as fucking possible. We're going to start with Ronnie. Ronnie was a day 2 move, ran yesterday, did a classic up-down pattern. Pushes up at the start, breaks his key level, and again, once we break a key level and fail down through it, this 99% of the times will not fucking come back. Alright, so we got Pixie. I don't know why this one is in here. Low volume, just another opportunity or another look at why low volume pre-markets tend to not work. Invo ran yesterday as well with Ronnie. Fucking Ronnie. No volume going in open and no volume in open market, so just didn't even look at it. Sidu, this one just faded off of open, and once we get back to here, I pretty much stopped looking at it. SGD. I don't know what the hell this thing's doing. It's got the devil horns going on. Ran yesterday in pre-market, did the same, almost same move, and did a kind of a failed U pattern, and then broke this. We saw this pattern a bunch a while ago, probably like a month ago, where we would have a U pattern, and then once it broke this kind of mini uptrend, it would fail, and that's exactly what it did. TNXP, what is this one? No, I think I have this one here by accident. TNXP was dog shit. Binzi went into the gap and then started fading into open, and what we know from faders into open is most of the times they fail. This thing got cooked like a brisket. Okay, now to liposuction. This thing also faded into open, so what did it do? It faded. Simple math there. Did a nice little double bottom U pattern here, though. I like this. Solid look here, but other than that, pretty much toasted. Hoth is known for being a piece of dog shit as well. We have the 200 up here, not a lot of volume, and then just kind of faded, had no volume for the rest of the day. STEC, this one wasn't a pre-market. This one was just something I had up because she ran from fucking 36 cents to $5 in in 20 minutes. This is just an after hours right now. Something to pay attention to. So we'll talk about the overall market here after we're done going through all of these. Fun. What a nice little push here. Fun was a grinder from the past 2 days running with DJT. I did not pull up DJT. I don't know how much of that is of a simp play to it, or if this was just kind of running at its own pace. Kind of a nice U pattern here. I really wasn't paying attention to this at all. I did like this breakout, and what we reviewed yesterday were fake breakouts. So something like this would break, come back down, and then be dead. So once it broke here, I was kind of out on it. And especially when it came down here, I thought for sure this was donezo. But then once it pulled back up over this pivotal level here as a gap level, this is a nice kind of inverse head and shoulders look. Did not take it there, unfortunately. This thing ripped up. I did get a little dip on this 190 EMA push. Ended up halting at the 200 and then just faded off into a cliff for the rest of it. I got chopped up trying to get this backside. I tried taking this kind of mini inverse head and shoulders play. Really just didn't work out for me, unfortunately, because other things were kind of ripping too. So, but fun was nice. Overall, we have this uptrend. I would say that things that are coming back, if they seem to be bearish and then push back up, you got to pay attention to them just in case, just like fun did. IMRX, this thing just didn't do anything really. Just as soon as we had this candle, I was out. I actually tried it for a dip here to go pretty high up there, but it kind of stalled out here and then just straight up died. All right, we're getting into the juice. We're getting into the juice of things. TVGN. This one also ran yesterday. I don't even think I had this one really up. No real volume here. We break back through VWAP. This is a nice little flag here. Would have been better if it kind of came back further down to VWAP. Ran into a pivotal level there. Not a lot here that I'm seeing that I can really use. This is kind of low volume. I feel like this is running because we had such a lot of volume in the market and a lot of other runners that it ran with it. So it was more of like a sim play to me. GRTS, low volume, under 10 cents. I didn't like it off the rip, and it just died. So stayed under this gap level as well. Didn't really do anything. DBGI. This one had some potential, although I did not like it fading a whole lot here. Had a mini U pattern and then just died as well. It ran into the VWAP and kind of got cooked. If this thing kind of held here and then kind of did like a flag, it could have gone, but I think, you know, fun and drug kind of took over the market today, so it's probably why things like this faded. JDZG, did not look at this until I saw it in Discord. This is just pretty much straight up and down. I'm, again, not really paying attention to this. You have a dip to VWAP, but that's not really a clean flag, so whatever. We're going to move on from that. ZPTA. This thing got ran off a cliff a couple days ago, so it's kind of like a backside play. The price action was kind of clean. It got really choppy here. I took it here for kind of a double bottom, got stopped out here. It was just kind of a mess, I felt like. It seems clean, but it traded like a fucking bitch. Kind of double topped, and then here, it should have gone here if it was going to go, but ended up breaking this uptrend from way down here. So another example of an uptrend break that didn't work. All right. Into NIVF. This one also ran, I think, due to drug. This was also a multi-day runner. Let's see. Nothing going on here. We push up. We break some key levels. I'm trying to understand where can I take this at. You know, I'm not taking it there. This is very... It's not easy price action in my opinion. You gotta have like a double bottom here. You could, you know, say, oh, well, if it's gonna go, it's gotta hold this 128 level. Where it starts to get interesting is here. So the price, I feel like price action gets cleaner. And this could also be a, you know, cooking up dope in a crock pot here. We break VWAP. We consolidate with a double bottom flag. We push back up. We hold VWAP, and then we go. And then we come back down to VWAP. This would have been a good flag right here. This one or this one right here, I think, is probably the best opportunity. But, you know, you're sitting here waiting for this. That's, you know, 2 hours past when the first halt was. So, you know, if you're not getting chopped up here, it's pretty tough. But this is nice, clean. This is a lot cleaner. Break this, dip back to the previous high, and go. And then just kind of downfall, kind of like what the fun did. Just as soon as it hit the top, it just kind of dribbled down. But yeah, that was nice to see as well. Kind of held and did a second push. DRUG drug. Look at this fucking piece of shit. Up to $60. No shit. Yeah, this thing ran yesterday. Dude, I can't even zoom in on this thing. It's so high up. Anyways, yes, this ran, I believe, yesterday. And let's see. So we start by pushing off. I see this and initially just kind of stayed away. It did halt here. For it to kind of melt upwards, again, this is... When we're looking at patterns, it all kind of goes out the window with these kind of stocks, so it is harder to predict. This was probably the best opportunity of the day. this kind of fake kill candle, double bottom hold, and push was the definition of greatness. I added here, but sold out here. I'm not used to things going fucking berserk in this market, but again, nice halts. It grinded, but it melted upwards again. So to me, there's no, if you're a breakout trader, this market works. But if you're looking for a better risk-defined risk, to me, there's just really nothing here. So you kind of already got to be in this unless you're a breakout trader. Another halt up. Another halt up. Let's see where to go. Oh, fuck. Another 1, 2, 3. Halt down. It's just flat consolidation. You have kind of like a double bottom here. But you're already at 11. It grinds upwards, halts. This is just fucking insane. It's also kind of this is kind of a nice flag for if it was in like the $3 range, but kind of double topped here and then pushed back up again. And halted right before market close. That's insane. What an awesome day. So, all right. Usually what we have seen in the past, or at least this year, is after a day like today, where we have huge runners, the next day is like dead quiet and like almost the complete opposite. And I'm assuming what's going to happen is we're going to get a bunch of runners in pre-market. So for example, STEC, you already have this. I'm sure there'll be 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm sure tomorrow pre-market is going to be hotter than a motherfucker. But I also will be treading lightly because most times, you know, the market cycle has been garbage. You have one super hot day. It tends to be not as hot the next day. So that is my overall kind of expectations for tomorrow. There could be another setup, but I think they're going to be less, and it's not going to be as obvious. So hopefully there is, but yeah, good fucking shit, and we'll see you tomorrow.